Wheel of Food has me making a Louisiana barbecue shrimp, which is a lot like a shrimp scampi, plus a lot of extra flavor. But we're going to start off by making a shrimp stock. Shrimp stock, all you need is onion and shrimp shells. So first off, I'm going to take all of these scallion bottoms, and they're all going to go right in there, because it's not like I can use those for anything else. I'll just put these right into the stock. Now I just got to get the shells in here. I have a 1 pound bag of frozen shrimp, so I'll just use half of it, so 8 ounces. And frozen shrimp is awesome to work with because all you got to do is run it under some cold water. A minute or two later, it's thawed and you can peel it. Just start taking off all these shells. See, look how easy that was. So to show you again, here it is completely in a shell. The backs are even split. So all you do is take the back off and then squeeze the bottom, and you've got yourself a peeled shrimp. A half cup of stock for the recipe, so this will be plenty of flavor for that. I got my shrimp all peeled, and so now I'm going to take the shells and the onion. Normally I use a quarter of an onion to make this, but I had scallion bottoms already, so I used those instead. And we'll put these on the heat. I'll bring that to a boil, reduce it to a simmer, and in 20 minutes this is going to be a delicious and rich shrimp stock. And I'll do it with the lid on. There it is, the shrimp all ready to go. It's only going to take 3 to 5 minutes to cook this. So this I'm going to go in the fridge now, and when I'm 3 to 5 minutes away from the finale, I'll throw these into the braising liquid, and it'll be eats. You can serve this over pasta, rice, mashed potatoes, or just with some crusty bread. I got fancy and made some homemade pasta. You don't have to do that. Time to make the braising liquid. We're going to use a half a teaspoon of cayenne, thyme, and oregano, a quarter teaspoon of paprika and red pepper flakes, 2 bay leaves, 4 tablespoons of butter, and 2 cloves of garlic. You can see the butter is just starting to melt. And then I'll add the liquids. For the liquids, I'll have half a cup of that homemade shrimp stock, a quarter cup of white wine, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, and 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire. Oh, don't forget salt and pepper. As always, I didn't mention it, but you still put it in. Squeezing this lemon one-handed. All right, cool. Now I just need a half cup of that shrimp stock, and then we reduce this until it's nappe. Woohoo! Oh my God, it smells so good. To finish the shrimp stock, simply strain it out and use a half a cup in our recipe today. And be sure and save the rest of this by freezing it and using it later in a great use-up meal. Once your sauce is reduced enough to be considered nappe, which means if you take a spoon and draw your finger on it, you'll see a line. It's time to throw in the shrimp. And since pasta that's homemade cooks in just a couple of minutes, let's throw that in too. So I want to just dump it in to the shrimp. Oh, baby cakes. This is going to be good. Oh, that was quite an adventure. So that's it. This dish really exceeded my expectations. Again, sorry for the voiceovers. Instagram has been corrupting all my archive videos into photos, and this part here wasn't really about the flavor. Anyway, absolutely delicious. Highly recommend it. Definitely better than the sum of its parts.